Why do you think superhero movies are so popular?
They are?
Well, yeah.
I thought that was an early aughts trend. Mom and Dad's generation.
Oh no, reboots are everywhere right now.
I don't know. The special effects? People are generally impressed by big budget visuals.
I have a theory. The mass appeal of the blockbuster superhero depends upon our collective sense of helplessness that it's made intelligible only by the dramatic embodiment of a villain. And then the cinematic hero is just grossly overcompensated projection of the audience fantasy to overcome their existential impotence.
Gross.
Right? The blockbuster superhero is basically pumped out by our morality industrial complex, as if what actually endangers humanity could be solved with superpowers, you know?
Is Shirin up yet?
Are you hearing me at all here? So, there's gonna be an inverse relationship between our collective sense of inefficacy and superhero fanfare. The less efficacious we feel, the more superhero movies get rebooted. Supply and demand. Just that simple.
Oh yeah? What kind of efficacy?
Well, there is political efficacy, right? Social efficacy, economic efficacy, and ecological efficacy, to just name a few on top of my head.
Political efficacy sounds real. Not sure about the rest, though. Hey, did you hear Shirin get up?
I don't know. Shirin!
I don't believe it. How is this possible?
A crisis must have been detected.
How rude! I haven't even finished my breakfast and the world decides to end.
We need to call the major.
Fabriana, Roxanne, this is the moment we've been preparing for. Are you ready to... Where's Shirin?
Shirin? Abzi, do you know where Shirin is? Don't pretend that I don't know that you know Shirin told you no sneaking into her bed when she's gone. She's not here! TG, watch where you're going.
Fabriana, Ogo 8 is geosynchronized to your position with a beam deviation radius of 1 kilometer. There's no time to waste. Prepare for Sister Uplift immediately.
What's the mission scenario, Major?
Not sure yet. We're still analyzing the target, but we should have a better read once you deploy.
Understood.
Her pager must be off. She won't respond to my messages.
There is no time. You and I have to intercept the target.
Well, it's only been 10 years of training and waiting around, so we better not waste another second.
I'll see you out there.
Of course, it's wait, then hurry. Wish me luck, TG.
Target is off the eschatological scale, Major. This is a crisis event like nothing we've ever seen before.
Has the Beatrice system completed its analysis of the target?
No, Major, she's still modeling. Wait. Unbelievable! It's so much worse than we thought!
After 10 years without a crisis event, I can only expect the unprecedented.
Fabriana is dressed for Stratosuit 1. We are in complete zenith collinearity. Azimuth is 132 degrees, 24 minutes, and 16 seconds.
Noctilucent interference is 0.000200%. We are clear for suit beaming.
Why did you add so many zeros to your statistical readout? Did you even take a math class in high school?
Insignificant figures create a sense of urgency. Leading and trailing zeros keep everyone on the edge of their seat. We gotta stay alert in times like this.
Fab, you are cleared for Sister Uplift.
Okay, this is me. Can I get a lift? Please?
Only 'cause you ask so nicely. Of course, the Ogo 8 command satellite deploys you first. Seems dumb to me that we have to lift each other up to get into our stratosuit.
It's a safeguard to ensure that only we can wield the power of Heaven's hammer. The beam detects our mutual cooperation through a quantum spectroscopy of sisterly...
Yeah, I get it. You think these beams accelerate the appearance of aging? Can't be natural, whatever in this light. But you're the tallest. You should be lifting me.
Maybe next time. Stratosuit 1, Sister Uplift, commencing.
For all our stratosuit training, I should have just been practicing this.
Lift from the knees.
I think it ups the weight about the same. Alright, let's show this crisis event what the Maccabee sisters are made of. My teeth feel fuzzy. I hate saving the world without brushing.
Fabriana is in her suit and at the party. Roxanne is dressed for Stratosuit 2. We are in perfect zenith collinearity.
Quantum slipstream generators are fully recharged. Warp cores are engaged for superluminal assembly. We're clear for beaming the second suit.
Fabriana, give Roxy a verbal uplift into her beam.
Yes, ma'am. Roxy, you're the best middle sister I could ever ask for, and there's no way we could do this without your gung-ho attitude that never quits.
Pour it on thick, Fab. I'm gonna need more uplifting than that drivel.
I can always count on you to lift me up when I need it. And while you always leave blobs of peanut butter on the countertop, which I never understand, Roxy.
Stratosuit 1, you have to be sincere. We don't have time for this.
And you're so awesome that you can totally suit up first next time, as long as the Major approves. And I hope you all brought an extra pair of socks because they're about to get knocked off by the amazing pilot of Stratosuit 2, Roxanne.
Fabriana and Roxy's intersubjective esteem ratios are 1.16 and 1.19 respectively.
Wow. Well over 20% of the minimum operational threshold. All that sibling recognition training is clearly paying off.
I always get a little teary during the sister uplift. Fabriana is getting better, wouldn't you say, Major? Major?
The hammer of humanity. Who is like you among the heavenly powers? These sisters are mankind's only hope for survival. Shireen, where are you?
Just because I'm second to suit up doesn't mean I won't be first to save the day. And where's our target?
Major, do we have an update on the target?
Beatrice has reached 92.217% of her analysis. The results are tentatively available with a confidence interval of z-score gamma. We are green for target printout.
Why is this crisis target taking so long to analyze? Read me whatever results Beatrice has crunched so far.
Yes, ma'am. Sending analysis now. OMG, this can't be!
Just as the science foretold, the sixth great extinction is upon us in full force. Our crisis target is habitat loss.
Major! The sisters are no match for something so pervasive.
Just got the readout. Our target is habitat loss?
What? Habitat loss? How are you supposed to defeat habitat loss with this big stupid stratosuit? Whoa!
Sheeran has entered the beam deviation radius and is dressed for Stratosuit 3.
We're a bit off the geosync zenith, ma'am, but the gravimetric topology is still creased and active for manifold displacement. Generators fully charged and engaged for superluminal assembly. We are clear for beaming the third suit.
Hey! Guess what I saw?
Don't even bother, Sheeran. This operation is over your head.
I saw a blue fox. Vulpes lazuli. They've been classified as extinct in Cascadia since 2010. It's still out there.
Shirin, this is a dangerous situation. You need to suit up now.
Well, don't everyone offer to lift me up at once.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you.
I heard the siren. Sorry, I was out this morning.
What was keeping you, Sheeran?
Shirin, the crisis target is habitat loss.
So, like the sixth great extinction.
Hasn't that been going on since like the 19th century? What's the big deal anyway?
I can't believe that I saw a blue fox.
They're so small. Only you would get distracted from saving the world by chasing after extinct vermin.
Hey! Don't hurt my bike!
Don't worry, I'm just picking up after you. Like always.
Major, what's the plan?
Beatrice's neural intelligence is unable to complete an analysis of habitat loss as it pertains to the sixth great extinction, and without a comprehensive model, she refuses to provide any course of action. I'm afraid we're flying dark on this mission, sisters.
There must be something we can do with our stratosuits.
Wasn't I just talking about this at breakfast? So this is case in point. Habitat loss is all around us, but there is no villain or monsters to simply punch out and save the day.
What were you saying over breakfast?
Talking about ecological efficacy, more or less. But clearly I jinked us because here we are in an environmental catastrophe with useless giant robot.
The council is going to chew my ass off for this one. How many quadrillions of dollars were spent on the Superluminal Assembly Stratosuit program, only to prove obsolete in the very apocalypse we're charged with preventing?
I saw a blue fox. Is no one hearing me?
No one cares, Shirin.
No, it's interesting. The spruce kit fox was declared extinct over 2 decades ago because of habitat loss. But if Shirin's sighting was real, then we're doing something right with protecting the fox's natural range.
Nature Girl here doesn't need a big fancy stratosuit to save the world and stop the 6th great extinction. She just needs her bike and no one else.
Cool your suit, Roxy. I think your sisters are onto something here.
Well, look, I don't have any answers, but I can see from up here that a lot of the developments that were built in the early aughts and abandoned in the 20s seem to have become successional woodlands. And there's a network of ecotone corridors now, even though rural suburbia is still growing in terms of population density.
She's right. Millennials couldn't afford building their own houses in the 20s, so the residential density of Rurbia went up. Not to mention in 2025, the FAR limit was regulated at a minimum of 1.115, with a BCR maximum of 22% for both new constructions and remodeling. Meaning no more turkeys on platters and no more dissected ecosystems.
In other words, kids were moving in with their parents, huh?
Intergenerational living is the final frontier.
Makes sense. And the sisters live in their family's home, which was built at the turn of the 21st century. And since the housing regulations of 2025 were non-ex post facto, their house is a relic of the past, a real period piece of the neighborhood.
Spare me the history lesson, as if Shirin knows what she's talking about. Let's see if habitat loss is any match for Stratosuit 2. Activate 0-point field.
Roxy, no! What are you doing?
Stratosuit 2's 0-point field is hyperbolating. The probability of Roxy triggering a megatonic antiproton escalation destroying all of Rurbia is 91.423%!
Anti-proton escalation, is that for real, or did you just make that up for a sense of urgency again?
How are they so powerful? With that much energy, Santa Occidente and all of Cascadia will become part of the Pacific Ocean.
Fabriana, nullify your sister's ZP field.
It's too late!
Roxy, stop it! You're going to destroy the neighborhood.
Maybe that's the best thing we could do. I'm so sick of feeling powerless with this crisis event all around us. I can't just do nothing.
Just use your 0-point field, Roxy.
I refuse to give up. I will defeat habitat loss.
Are the stratosuits?
Electromagnetic interference is too high. We've lost all signals.
We have a visual! It looks like Fabriana and Shirin activated their ZP fields just in time to buffer against Roxy's gravitational capacitor nova.
They're safe, but what about the surrounding area?
Oh, I'm all right. Shirin?
Roxy destroyed my bike. Why is she so insane? Roxy? Roxy?
What have I done? The Stratosuit are humanity's most powerful defense. But can anyone overcome their inefficacy with sheer willpower? Or do we just exacerbate the problem and reinforce our own helplessness? Is habitat loss only remedied with the suspicion of human agency? I just wiped out half of the block.
Roxy, that was a devastating maneuver that should only be executed in the most critical of situations. But rest assured, all residents were evacuated during the alarm, and collateral damage is covered by the Council's extensive Deus Ex Machina insurance policy.
Well, for better or worse, you just created a synchronic disturbance in the environment, and just like evolution itself, you clearly lack any foresight.
Ha! See? Look who saved the day after all!
Not having a clear directive doesn't give you the license to knee-jerk improvise like that, Roxy. At best, this crater will become a successional Class 2 wetland. Who knows, maybe migratory birds will find it to their liking. You certainly cleared out the development, to say the least.
I'm not sure if blowing up nature is a sustainable solution to habitat loss.
Don't try to take the credit here, nature girl.
Look! Look! There it is!
Okay, so the blue fox is back. Great. Why is everyone so hung up on the cute and dangerous species? For every fuzzy polar bear or charismatic blue fox, there is thousands of equally important, ugly, and overlooked critters who are probably doing way more work for the survival of the biosphere. Humans are too empathetic. Emphasis on pathetic. We deserve to get zapped by a 0-point energy field. Nature will get along just fine without us anyway.
That's enough, Roxy. Your hubris is endangering the mission.
Endangering the mission. Ha! Good one, Major.
Roxy, we might be tasked with saving humanity, but we're not goddesses with impunity.
After what transpired today, I feel hopeful.
Maccabee sisters, prepare to check your Stratosuits. This mission is over.
Major, I don't understand. Are we retreating? The target has not been eliminated. We're still in a crisis event, DEFCON 2. Damn it, Beatrice hasn't finished analyzing the extent of the target. Let me try to change her domain parameters.
Fabriana, Shireen, Roxanne, I'm pulling you back. You're no match for the nemesis of habitat loss.
Major, I've recalibrated Beatrice's neural modeling to the geographic extent of Rurbia's watershed, and she's concluded that we need to substantially reform our lacustrine fluvial management policies to best protect our aquatic systems. Oh, and also we should minimize the local and global externalities of our rural suburban footprint. All right.
Easier said than done. Continue Beatrice's analysis and forward it to the council. Perhaps this mission was not in vain after all.
Beatrice also shows how the blue fox is a keystone species and bioindicator of ecosystem health, inhibiting the risk of trophic cascades.
You mean the blue fox keeps the local deer population in check?
Oh yeah, these foxes are feisty. Without their predatory pressure, the Rurbia deer would overpopulate and decimate everyone's home gardens. Talk about a crisis event.
Looks like the real hero today is our little Canid.
Understood. Stratosuit 1 is ready for retrieval.
Whatever, you can all thank me later for expanding the blue fox habitat.
What? Look, there's more.
Habitat loss might have ruined breakfast, but at least we are back home in time for a bona fide Maccabee meal.
You left the gourmet Sabzi cooking all day while we were out? That's so irresponsible.
What? Are you stupid? You can't partially cook this recipe.
As if you have any scruples about raising houses to the ground.
If you prefer a fire-retardant meal, there is some frozen burritos in the fridge with your name on it, Sharon.
Yeah, well, you owe me a new bike after destroying it along with half the neighborhood thanks to your ZP Field temper tantrum.
I think the Sabzi's overcooked.
What? No way! That's not possible!
The Tahdig is undoubtedly burnt too.
No fair! I put all this effort into cooking and just because I have to save the world, dinner goes to hell!
Looks like someone needs to work on their culinary efficacy.
Tahdig not burn. It's golden toasted to perfection. Watch this. I never burn it! How did this happen? The stuff must be broken.
Go figure. Your cooking is just like your hot-headed Stratosuit piloting.
Looks salvageable. I'm sure it tastes fine.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Nusha John.
May we never be rebooted.
What does that mean?
Don't get her started, Sharon. I just want to say thank you, Roxy, for this delicious meal. You're the best middle sister anyone could ever ask for.
Hey, thanks, Big Sis. You are really getting better at the uplift.